Hello. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope you had a great weekend for real. I got to go to a family cookout and had a blast with them, Had been a while since we had a nice cookout like that. So definitely fun. And on top of that, I actually got the Jordans I wanted. And I won the raffle, which I never win. So I think it was meant to be, right? So these are the 12s, the royalties, So you'll see these in the background now. I look at it like art, so I just collect them and display them and look at it like art. Okay. But I definitely want to jump into some key information today. I'm going to kind of continue what I was talking about with the volume last week when it comes to AMC. Okay. And then we're going to talk about Lucid a little bit. I got earnings today. We got earnings coming out later for Lucid. And we also have Bitfarms, okay? And they got earnings coming out as well. So I'm going to try to get this video going. That way I can tune into the calls a little bit later. And remember to hit the like, the subscribe, the comment, whatever you want to do. But be sure to hit the subscribe because shout out to all the new subscribers. I got about 42, I think, right now. So shout out to y'all. Thank you very much. Remember, the goal is to get to 1K so we can start live streaming the market. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about AMC a little bit. I got some stuff to show you, right? All right, first thing though, AMC is up 7% right now. Okay, so let's just take a quick minute to kind of laugh at this guy. And if you don't know who he is, he always has something negative to say about AMC. But man, I am just cracking up right now. Literally, he's pointing us out, right? He's pointing fingers at us, at the apes. And his name's Charles Gasparini. If you don't know who he is, he writes a lot of articles. And yeah, it's just, I'm not gonna go through it really because I just kind of want to laugh at that. He's turning on us, right? He's pointing the finger at us. But check this out. Okay, we need to talk about the volume situation still. Okay, I can't leave it alone. There's something there I think that's important, right? So I'm gonna go over it because as we are sitting right now, we're at 35 million in volume. Okay, so I actually went back all the way to December so we can look at the first run and the second run and kind of like, I think where we're at right now in the pattern, right? And if it's algorithmic trading, if you don't know what algorithmic trading, it's high frequency trading. The hedge funds, the institutions, they all use that stuff. So you can actually go search that on YouTube if you want to find out what algorithmic trading is, right? And high frequency trading. But check this out. So all we need to really pay attention to is the date. So this is over here in December. And then the percentage changes, okay? And then the volume, of course. So just try to ignore this in the middle right now. What we need to look for is the volume, okay? So like I said, 34. So look at all this red. And then we're coming up on the big run in January, right? So we're talking about a 301% day. Insane. And what happened is, like, look at the volume. I think, we're kind of like in this stage right now where if we start to see this volume pick up, which we already are seeing from last week, it's picking up, then check this out. Look what comes next, right? Just, it's all about holding, guys. Just buy your shares if you can and hold them, right? That is what you want to do. Of course, I understand if you have, life needs and you got to pay some stuff. I understand that. But the whole concept is that buy and hold, and patience pays in the market, okay? Shout out to all you visionaries, right? I always talk about visionaries. Like, you want to be a visionary in the market. What's going to happen next? Also the market trades in patterns, right? So you see cycles, you see these patterns, and history, tends to repeat itself. Okay, so that was the big run in January, right? And then we've already kind of gone through this information, but remember, here's the months: high volume, and then as soon as it dies down, we got to move all the way over here, right? You start to see it die down again. We got this 49, 27, whole bunch of red days. And then look what comes, right? 38 million volume, right? And then boom. Look at what happens when we cross the 200 million volume mark. We see some upside. It happens over and over again. So as we move on up over here, check this out. What happens in June? We have the 95% day again. Crazy, right? I know you guys have been holding since then, so a lot of you have. And then again, the same pattern, the cycle, right? What happens? It slows down. Bunch of red, Volume slows down. We're in August now. Kind of is just trading sideways at that point. But check this out, where we're at right now, guys. This is key. This is crazy. This is it's like a message in a bottle right here. So, you know, look at this volume: 37 million, 81 million, 66. Remember when it dropped the 11%? Guess what the price was? 39. It closed at 42.60. The price is 42.72 right now. That day it was a fake out. It was the short sellers attacking us, right? We're right back where we were. But look at, check this out. In June, so June 1st, you know, I'm just gonna give you my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm gonna tell you kind of where I think we're at in this thing, in the cycle, in the pattern. So about 30 some million volume, right? And we have 2 green days. Look at what happens if we see 200 million volume here soon, in this, you know, by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's crazy. We have a high chance, right? So not only do I want to go over this, okay, just I think we're kind of right here. So just be patient. Remember, look at this June 1st move right here, okay? Be patient. Watch. Let's go over this. I think there's a potential gamma squeeze in play right now, okay? So gamma squeeze occurs with the options of derivatives. I barely saw this. I don't know how more people are now talking about it, but look, there is a bunch of calls right now, options that are out of the money, right? And they're starting to run in the money, especially with this 6.84% move today. So what happens as the price goes up, the market makers, the people who wrote these contracts, they have to buy the shares, right? Because they don't buy all the shares for the ones that they sell at like $60 right now, for example, $80, right? So if it starts to run up, a lot of those calls are, you know, naked calls. And what that means is that they don't have the shares, the underlying share. So they have to go out and purchase shares, okay, on the open market. And what does that do? You see the price go up, go up, go up. So if we see this thing run to 50, you know, let me show you exactly what I mean right here with the options chain. So this is the open interest, guys. Look at this $50 mark. That's 21,800 contracts, right? Each one represents 100 shares, guys. This if we cross this right here by Friday, I can foresee a big jump, right? Maybe the $60-70 would be, you know, my call. Who knows? And so a couple things with AMC. So the low volume, as I've been saying in the past videos, if you've been, you know, messing with me, hopefully you've learned that for AMC, low volume is better, okay? Because it raises this days to cover, guys. This is important right here, 2.61 days. Right now it says 18.5%. Fintel says 16, or sorry, Ortex says 16 point something percent, right? So why is there a discrepancy? Shouldn't it all match? Right? What's up with that? Dark pool right there a little bit, right? But the gamma squeeze is in play right now, guys, in my opinion, okay? And check this out. We broke the market today. I have never seen this action happen here. I don't know what the heck this is, but it's hilarious. I see you, apes. We're destroying stuff out here, right? We're killing it. All right, next. And this is what happens when the you know, the short sellers, the hedge funds, they get scared. They see the price run up too much. They block us, okay? So they'll throw this big sale in, they'll throw this big sale in, right? Right when we were crossing that, trying to pass that 42.50, look at what happened. They sold 6,000 shares and stopped the price, right? It's all about supply and demand, guys. Remember that. All right. So please, if you need to go back and watch the AMC stuff, this is in a crucial moment right now. You know, I recruited a new ape this weekend. Hopefully you guys can keep recruiting new apes. Remember, like, even though you've been in it, not everybody's in it. And most of the time when they do their homework, they do their research, they you know, they tend to be on the bullish side, right? Okay, so that's we're gonna skip, we're done with AMC there. So let's move on to Lucid real quick. Sorry, you're right. Last thing I gotta show is the chart over here, okay? So the AMC chart. Look at this big green boner right there, guys. This is a slap in the face right now to the hedge funds and the shorters, right? The ones who are shorting us. Look at how perfect this is. Just boom, broke through all these levels. Now it's sitting pretty here. I'm not a future teller. I can't predict the future, but the trend is your friend, guys, okay? The trend is your friend, right? So don't forget that. So right now we are in an uptrend. So I expect us to rise all the way over here, and that's gonna help the gamma squeeze, okay? it starts to push the price action to the upside, right? Cool. So that's the beauty of it. Let's see how much time we got right now. We have about 20 something minutes left in the trading day, and we're sitting pretty, guys. Look at this support right here. Boom, bounced. We have a little bit of support, and we have not broken this resistance down here. This yeah, we have this support actually. So resistance, the next resistance is going to be around here, the $43.63 range. All right, cool. So let's keep an eye on that. And I didn't see any major news that came out except that turd of an article that's just, you know, pointing fingers at us and doesn't really have anything to back it up. All right, so let's move on to Lucid. Okay, guys, Lucid right now is sitting at 44.72. It's up 1.8% for the day, and like I said, earnings are coming out today, so there's going to be a lot of information in there, guys, that we got to pay attention to. I know they've been making deliveries all over the country. The big news with Lucid is that they won car of the year for 2022. Okay, guys, so we're going to actually go over that article right here. Let me find it here for you guys. Lucid, actually, it's from Motor Trend. Okay, very respectable, you know, company to look at their articles. So the Lucid Air is the 2022 Motor Trend car of the year, guys. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I will drop all these links again down in the description if you want to go check them out. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but it does you know, go over what we've been talking about on the channel, the performance and how long it can go, and it's supposed to be, you know, like a Mercedes level comfort and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, these are awesome cars. From what I can tell, people are loving them, and I'm sure we're gonna get great guidance today. Like, they're probably going to have you know, a lot of work to do here coming up, but yeah, like I said, you know, it's more of a long-term play. Just get in now and set it and forget it, right? And let it do its thing over time, right? We have a lot of potential upside, and the reason that is the market cap is still, you know, relatively low compared to the other competitors. Okay, so it still has room to run, guys. It can still grow by a lot, because remember, they make batteries so they can sell them to, like, for example, Toyota or another car company, right? If they buy batteries from them, so they also make that income, and they also make the income from the Lucid now, right? So they're sitting good. We can go over the chart here a little bit. Not much has changed. Today was, you know, pretty much sideways from what I can see, because people are kind of like 50-50, right? Like, this could be a really good earnings call, it could be really bad. I'm thinking it's going to be actually really good, from compared to other car companies too that have been releasing. So I have a good feeling that we'll see some price action here in the next week, okay, or two, to the upside for sure as we continue. Remember, B of A still has that $60 price target, right? So we can zoom in a little bit, see what's going on here. I mean, it's 59 million volume. That's about average, guys, like I said. So it's holding. People are kind of 50-50 with this. All right, so not too much to go over. Tomorrow I can talk a little more about Lucid after the earnings call, all the information that comes out with it. All right, and now we're gonna move on to Bitfarms. All right, Bitfarm is actually, you know, sitting real pretty right now. We got some big news coming out with it too. The big news before we get into the chart here is they upped their hash rate, right? So now they're saying they're going to be able to do over, what is it, 2 exahash, sorry, more exahash means more mining power. All right, so they received their miners, they're installed, and now they're crossing that 2 exahash mark. The article is really great, guys. Remember, they're expanding, they're growing. They, you know, Bitfarms has their earnings call today too. All right, so I gotta make sure I hop on those today. I will, you know, tune into both. Yeah, so what I want to, you know, highlight right here, the company has increased its hash rate to exceed 2 exahash per second. At the same time, when the Bitcoin network has grown about 12%. Okay, remember, as the Bitcoin price goes up, they make more money as well. Okay, so they're continuing, they're on pace, right? They actually ordered and installed more miners. So guys, this is what I have to say. Compare it to Riot, compare it to Mara, compare it to its competitors, and this thing is set to go. Okay, Riot wants to raise its guidance by 11 0.7%, and they are claiming they can get to 8.6 exahash by next year, right? That's just what they're saying, but they're not there yet. Right now, currently, they are doing is 2.8 exahash, okay? So 2.8 and Bitfarm is at 2, right? They're about to cross 2. They're right there with them, right? And let me show you this real quick, guys. Right, what is it trading at? $42. $42, okay? And we can look at the amount of shares. Oh, never mind, it's not there. So $42, okay, guys? Now we can go look at Bitfarm. We're trading at 852, and we're on a huge uptrend right now. Look, remember we drew these support lines in the past episodes. I actually want to draw one more real quick. So I would just put it right here because I see support right here, okay? See support right there. We're gonna turn a yellow to match. And as we make moves to the upside, now we have a new support that we bounced off of, okay? Here's a little more of a zoom in priced action, right? So it's hovering right here on the line. Like I said, we will have a lot of information again, I'm sure, come out. And that article that came out today is super bullish, guys. The fact that they're adding more miners and more miners, it will bring more money to them here in the long run, okay, guys? And they're going to be able to mine more. So they're mining 13 point something Bitcoin a day. I mean, I'm sure they're going to be able to mine 16, 17, 20, right? Bitcoin per day. And remember, we announced that they're expanding to the US and they're expanding to Argentina, guys. So, you know, don't sleep on this one. You know, if you've been messing with me and listening, you know, to my videos, these plays are up right now, you know, so we're in the green. We're sitting good. Okay. Next, I just have to go over Loopring a little bit. I know it's under some selling pressure right now, but this is when you buy, guys, right? So this is at 287 right now, and it might look like it's crazy low, right? Just because it hit this new all-time high, but that's just how it works, guys. You have people that take profits at the top and they get out, and now we have this support right around here, right? So I could say 268 right here, 275. We draw a support line right here. We're seeing that's the new support, okay? So we should be able to see, I think, you know, we need a catalyst for this right now. It's been kind of quiet from what I've heard. I haven't heard any new news come out, right? We're still riding the rumor for GameStop, and we're still waiting for that announcement, okay? But remember, if that announcement comes up, it's gone, okay, guys, I think, right? So I don't really have too much to say about Loopring right now, just that I did pick up a few more, you know, last week when I could. So for me, I'm waiting, guys. I'm playing this one out. I'm not trading it right now, okay? And yeah, this is important right here for sure for Loopring, okay? So it's talking about this triangle, okay? And I want to show you something, right? So we can refer back to Loopring real quick. I mean, sorry, we're gonna look at the Bitfarm chart. So check out this Bitfarm chart from the daily. So remember this triangle that it broke out of, and it bounced off of here, and now we saw this huge move, okay? Remember that, look at that, picture it, you can see it right here. Now check this out. Oh, what do we have here, right? Very similar pattern, guys. I would expect a catalyst right now would be perfect to launch us, okay, to the upside. And I mean, it's just a good day, guys, all around. You know, I hope you're in the green as well. So before we get out of here, I also have to mention the confirmations I found on the AMC chart, right? So we have 3 solid confirmations here, guys. We're on the uptrend, okay? We're following the uptrend. The RSI, we're sitting at 57.37. That's showing strength. If it's between 50 and 70, that's showing mad strength, guys. And then the MACD, okay? So let me see if I can, here we go. So the MACD is in the green right now. If we continue this volume tomorrow to the upside, you know, we still have room to run there, guys. So 3 confirmations right there, all right? So, you know, I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. You know, I hope you have a good night and a good evening. And I will go over the earnings report for Lucid and Bitfarms tomorrow, all right, guys, and AMC as well. So I hope this video helped. I hope you got some information from it. If you did, you know, let's get to that goal of 1,000 subscribers, all right, guys? I know we can do it. Let's go.